Thor, 02 to 04, live in Albuquerque.
Yeah! Genius!
You can't beat me.
Michael Bauer, 99, 06, Little Rock. What? You don't know me? Kind of a big deal. People know me.
I'm single, by the way.
Patrick Simons, came here from 01 to 06, living in Santa Fe, and I'll be playing center today.
Yeah!
Hey, what's up, Danny?
Hey, Robert Harrison, 2000, 2005, currently living in Santa Fe.
Yeah! Harrison!
Mark Kelly, 99 to 04, I live in Albuquerque.
Yeah, Kelly!
There's the line.
All right, Brett.
Britt Catron, started in '05, graduated 2010, chemical engineering, down in Las Cruces now.
Yeah! Good job, sir.
Max Charbonneau.
Good side.
What's the next question?
Steve Young also. Cheers.
Oh yeah, 02 to 07, and I live in Fort Collins, Colorado now.
Max.
Marcus Chavez, graduated 2010, materials engineering, and up in Albuquerque playing for the Brujo.
Yeah!
J-Boy!
His name's BJ.
J-Boy. I attended 05 to 09, and I currently play for the Santa Fe Santos.
Guppy, I graduated 2010, Albuquerque now, with the for chemical engineering.
Yeah!
Theo Hosman, graduated 2006, unemployed.
Because you're a fucking lawyer and a chemical engineer. Why would you do that?
Yeah, Matt Kretz, also known as Moose. Graduated in 2010, Mechie, need a job. Anybody? Job for Mechie.
Only in Santa Fe.
I can see you now. Bullshit. Come out here, it's fun.
Good afternoon, Dylon, 04 to 09. I'm in Golden, Colorado. I'll be propping today.
Yeah!
Chuck Thomas, 85 to 90, currently in Albuquerque. Alcohol, ibuprofen, and Depends.
Yeah!
Carl Grasso, class of 1884, from Fort Worth, Texas.
Yeah!
I'm Seth Dairy. I went here from 2003 to 2007. I'm still in the happiest place on earth.
Tori Tadano, 2003 to 2008, and I'm in Albuquerque.
Yeah!
James Napier, 92 to much later, and in Albuquerque now.
Yeah!
Josh Goldbrick, played in the mid-90s.
What?
And I live in Albuquerque.
Matthew Badgers, 2008. I think I closed out the ancestors for the beatdown that the Pygmies are going to receive.
You didn't used to say that when you were one of them. All right, and now the New Mexico Tech Pygmies.
Hi, my name is Saban Venegas. I'm going to be talking today.
Mr. Venegas is the current president of the Pygmy Rugby Club. Blaine Trujillo, I'll be hooking today.
James Chavez, tight head crop.
Gonna lay you out.
Hey, Dylon, where you at? Yeah, I'm calling you out.
Hello, everybody. Joaquin Roybal, number 4 lock. Mr. Roybal is currently the student body president.
Nick Callis, number 5 lock.
Yay!
Number 5.
Nice.
I'm
I'm Graham Payne, and I'm going to be flanking.
Mr. Payne is the head coach of the Queens Rugby Club.
Jared Aragon, and I'm your 8-man.
Mr. Aragon is co-captain of the Pygmies.
James Fulton, I'm the scrum half.
Yeah, Fulton!
My name's Royce Beaudry, and I'll be playing fly half today.
Mr. Beaudry is the head captain of the Pygmies.
I'm Marshall Spradley, and I'm inside center.
Marshall Spradley is the assistant coach of the Queens Rugby Club.
I'm Brock Romero, and I'm center.
Mr. Romero is shy.
I'm Justin Paul, and I'm the winger.
Mr. Paul is coming on strong.
I'm Enrique, I'm the winger.
I'm Isaiah Sanchez, and I'll be the fullback. Mr. Sanchez is the backs captain of the Pygmies from Mora, New Mexico.
Jordan Thompson will be warming the right bench. Zach and Rich, I'm going to be keeping the big
Tyler Fletcher keeping the bench warm.
Manny Hernandez and backup prep.
How old is this guy?
Tyson Joe, I am the ancestors' freaking nemesis. Yeah!
And that's the Pygmy Rugby Club this semester. Today's match is going to be officiated by number 31, Dr. Clint Richardson. Longtime Pygmy legend and the referee. I'm joined today by Dustin Webb here, one of the Tech Pygmy stars. Dustin is with us today on the sidelines, compliments of an illness that he picked up last weekend on the rugby field in the High Desert Classic in Albuquerque, New Mexico, where the Pygmies played 3 matches, winning 1 and narrowly dropping the second, and then dropping their 3rd match as well.
Let's go, Pigs. Nice tackle. There you go. There you go. Come on.
Go, boys! Back up. They're going to kick. Back up. That's not something you need to worry about. It's me, not you.
Still your elder, remember that.
Attention across the way, please. Could we have a secession of the music, please, on the far end? You're scheduled till 4 o'clock. Thank you.
You tell him, Dave.
Go, you're free.
Seth Daly is in on the tackle.
I think he was offsides. Just kidding.
Now this, what you're seeing here, ladies and gentlemen, for the uninitiated, this is a set scrum, and it is a result of a minor infraction of the laws, such as a forward pass.
I got it. Don't have to people up.
And the ball is stolen, apparently, by the Pygmies. It's under the Pygmies' feet. Under pressure, James Fault passes it to Brock Romero. And Romero takes it up into the tackle. There's a maul there. This is when the ball is held off the ground. And now the ball pops out of the maul and is taken out. Moose Kretz to Mike Bauer, last year's man of the match. Picked up by Dylan Merrigan. Daly passes out to Harrison. To Charbonneau. And the ball is knocked on. One of the major laws of rugby football is you cannot advance the ball towards the opponent's goal with your hands. So that includes any ball that bounces off your hands and goes forward onto the ground. It's known as a knock forward. And it's one of those instances where we see a set scrum. So the non-offending team will roll the ball between the two front rows of the scrum. His hooker is in the middle of the front row, and his job is to reach out with his foot and sweep the ball back to his own team. Blaine Trujillo does the honors for the Pygmies, hooks it back well, and Fault gets it out to Beaudry. Beaudry with a dummy pass, and now he breaks away. It's a pass, can't find Enrique Cordell, and the Pygmies are denied some early points. So on that play, what we saw was the first back, Royce Beaudry, fake a pass, which is known as a dummy, and then run the ball. He broke through, had plenty of ground, had Enrique Cordell on the wing coming up on the left, but he couldn't get the pass to him. Pass falling short. The Ancestors will put the ball into the scrum as a result of the bad pass. And now Daly is caught by Fault at the back of the scrum. Taking the ground, when a player is tackled to the ground, he must release the ball.
Good job, Brock. Nice tackle, Brock.
We have a penalty to the Pygmies for coming into the tackle situation dangerously, diving over the ball. You must keep your feet in a tackle situation. We have a man down. The touch judge is down, and now he's back up. Matt Majors is A-OK. He's waving his flag. Seems to be fine. So we're 5 minutes into this match, 25th annual black and blue match. There's no score. The Pygmies are on the Ancestors, about the 30-meter line. Graham Payne takes the throw from James Chavez. Fault to Beaudry, skipping Marshall Spradley out to Brock Romero. Brock Romero places the ball well for Enrique Cordell to pick up. And Enrique takes it in, and he's tied up by the Ancestors. And now the Pygmy forwards trying to get the ball back out so they can launch another attack. And apparently we have hands in the tackle situation.
The ball was posted.
The penalty kick is taken to touch or out of bounds.
10-meter line.
And a good early opportunity here for the Pygmies. They've kicked the penalty kick into touch, and as a result of being the non-offending team, they will throw the ball in. James Chavez throwing in for the Pygmies. The ball must travel 5 meters down the tunnel between the two teams. It's stolen by Matt Kratz. And he drives it up, and the ball is back, delivered to the fly half. Rob Harrison puts a kick up just to relieve pressure. There's a quick line out by James Fault to Isaiah Sanchez, fullback. Coming across the field, relying on his speed. He's got Justin Paul, and the pass can't be completed there. Another quick line out. Apparently, no. Not allowed. We got a knock forward there. The ball knocked forward by Justin Paul.
Good effort, boys. Good effort.
And that will result in a scrum to the non-offending team. The alumni, the ancestors will put this ball into the scrum. Former greats Pygmy Seth Daly to roll the ball into the scrum. What am I saying? All of these ancestors are former Pygmy greats. Ball is hooked there. Oh, but we've got some instability in the scrum from ancestors. A chip kick over the top. It's anybody's ball. Comes to Sanchez. And he's caught there. Good tackle by Charbonneau. A nice tackle, but there's a penalty. High tackle. Cordell driving forward. And a quick ball. He's got to release the ball. The ball's on the ground. Once the ball is on the ground, it's either team's ball. However, it cannot be touched with the hands. So that's why they drive against each other. Long pass from Harrison to Jay Herrera, to Torrey Tadano, to Kratz, back to Tadano. Socorro's own Torrey Tadano, and the ball appears to have gone forward in the tackle, and it has. As detected by Doc Richardson. So a nice break there by the ancestors, and the ball going forward in the tackle. And under the general law that the ball cannot be advanced forward by the hands, the non-offending team will get the scrum. And apparently we've got a substitution for the ancestors. Either that or they've just found out that they were playing one man short. We're about 9.5 minutes into the game. That's better than they did last year. Oh, Daly eludes the tackle nicely.
Very tricky.
Daly's there to have the ball out again. Oh, and Mike Bauer makes a spectacular catch of a pass from Simons, but his pass seemingly gone forward off the hands of Jay Herrera. Fast-paced game, Dustin.
It's going really well. No penalties, no one's gotten hurt.
Dustin?
We're having a good day so far.
You're on.
All of it.
Dusty, it looks like the ancestors showed up with just about as many players as the Pygmies today.
Yeah, it's the first. Usually got to donate members.
They're all climbing on this year, aren't they? They must sense something, but the Pygmies are playing them to a standstill, wouldn't you say?
They've been stopped on the ground.
And now another penalty on the ancestors. The penalized team has to retire 10 meters. The non-offending team has their choice of how to kick the ball. James Fault will kick for touch, and it does indeed go into touch.
It's a good kick.
0-0 here, but 11 minutes into this 80-minute match. We have two 40-minute halves with a 5-minute halftime sandwiched in the middle. Ladies, are there any t-shirts left? Any polo shirts left for sale? How about those beer steins for $8? Those are nice.
Sounds like a deal.
Holy cow. I hope there's some left when I get out of here.
Major steal.
Nice throw in there. It's taken by the Pygmies. Baudry to Marshall Spradley. Oh, behind the back pass to Brock Romero, all-state athlete from St. Michael's High School in Santa Fe, New Mexico. James Chavez, born and raised Socorro, New Mexico, takes it forward nicely. The ball is delivered. Fault picks up, finds a gap, chips over the top. Mike Bauer waiting for it. It slides through his hands. And now he's got it, but he's tackled. And a nice pickup in territory for the Pygmies, but the Ancestors now trying to get it back. Harrison to Simons. Simons steps inside Paul to Dono with a Campese shuffle. Isaiah Sanchez gets him. And Roosevelt Theodore and Isaiah Sanchez on the tackle. Oh my God. Jay Herrera might go all the way. He could score. He does. Jay Herrera puts down in the corner. 12 minutes and 30 seconds into the first half for a 5-point try for the Ancestors.
Good job, Yellow.
That was a trademark Pygmy try, wouldn't you say,
Pygmy
Dustin?
River. Just kept flowing.
Long-range try is typical of the Pygmy attack the last several years, as New Mexico Tech has produced some backs that can really run and pass. So now we'll have a 2-point conversion attempt.
Well, in my opinion, I think we just got lucky. That's right. Pigs are going to win, boys. Blue all the way.
Rob Harrison's kick is
good.
Mishit, and the score remains moves to 5-0 in favor of the Graduates. In the real football, i.e. rugby, the scored against team kicks off.
Let's go, Blue. I believe in you, Green Shoes.
Royce Baudry, a beautiful high kick. It must travel 10 meters, and then it's anybody's ball.
Gorgeous kick.
Jared Aragon gets on it, and Roosevelt Theodore passes out back to Baudry. Theodore is there to in support. Blaine Trujillo picks up. We see Nick Callis, and driving forward there, Joaquin Roybal, but the ball is stolen by Ancestors. And a long kick for touch. We'll have a line out there awarded to the Pygmies.
It's a good effort. I liked what I saw. They're coming along nicely this year.
Who's that, dude?
The Pigs.
I mean, they're making progress?
They are making progress.
That's a good thing.
Just got to keep chipping away. That's all you can do.
Another perfect throw from James Chavez. Baudry to Spradley. Romero coming back on a change of direction, back to Blaine Trujillo from his hooker position in the forwards. And he's joined there by his fellow forwards, Esteban Venegas, Joaquin Romero. But the ball is turned over by the Ancestors, stolen. Charbonneau's caught by Aragon. And now that is stolen back again by the Pygmies, but there is a penalty for offsides, apparently. In the rack.
For a kick. Gain some yardage. Meterage.
Rob Harrison elects to kick for touch. It's not clear whether the ball did reach touch, but apparently it has. Bob Harrison, one of the New Mexico Tech Rugby Players of the Year on the field today. Recipient of the Jeremiah Wright Memorial Cup in honor of the 2004 captain of the Pygmies, Jeremiah Wright. So the Pygmies are defending on their own end with their own scrum. Nicely won. Oh, but the pass is bobbled by Royce Beaudry. And we'll have a scrum there. Not sure exactly what the decision was on that. Oh, the ball was, it's a 5-meter scrum to the attacking team. When the defending team puts the ball into the try zone and then downs it, the attacking, so, oh, Daly's pass goes wide. It's picked up by Simons. He's tackled by Romero. And Tadano challenged by Isaiah Sanchez. Royce Beaudry's there, and he's got the ball, but unfortunately the ball came forward off his hand. And so we'll have another scrum. The Ancestors continue to threaten here with a scrum on the 6-meter line. We see Carl Grassel joining the scrum with Chuck Thomas, two of the more venerable players in the Ancestor pack. Ball's put in, it's one there, the ball is out, fault is there, applying pressure, and the ball is back on the Ancestor side. You can see it there. The ball is judged not playable, and so we'll scrum again. Ancestors put in. Five nothing, Ancestors. 19 minutes into this 80-minute game. Daly picks up, gives to Harrison. Harrison dummies the pass, gives it up, but Beaudry's there to take it. Hands it off to Jared Aragon. Aragon driving forward, takes it down nicely, and his forwards are there. And we've got lying on the tackled man, a penalty against the Ancestors. Ancestors being directed by Dr. Richardson to drop back an extra 10 meters for a little extra verbiage. Beaudry kicks for touch, a nice kick.
Great kick.
Don't touch it! Don't touch it!
And
Someone needs to get that guy a beer.
I think you mean charcoal.
Or some coffee. We can sober him up.
So the worm turns, and now it's the Pygmies attacking, courtesy of the kicked ball. Oh, the ball comes off of Graham Payne's hands over onto the Ancestor side, and Daly's there. The ball up to Harrison, puts up a high kick. Brock Romero goes high for it. It's taken by Cordell. Open play, back to Romero, to Beaudry, and now to Roosevelt Theodore. He's taken down, and Joaquin Roybal. We've got offsides against the Ancestors. And Beaudry goes to the kick again, moving his team closer to the line. The lineout's working fairly well for the Pygmies today, Dustin.
We got some great passes from James Travis. He seemed to hit our target pretty much every time.
Jumping contest there close between Graham Payne for the Pygmies and Mark Kelly, the first recipient of the Jeremiah Wright Cup ever. That ball is caught by neither and goes to ground. Apparently covered by Ancestors. Daly gets it out to Harrison with a long pass to Simons. And now it goes to Jay Herrera, the governor. And now Mike Bauer of Little Rock Rugby Club on a long run and chip forward. And it's a foot race between Isaiah Sanchez and Mike Bauer. And Sanchez gets there in time to cover the ball. Downing the ball in the try zone. There will be a drop kick. And you will take a break for applause.
Yeah.
A nice drop kick there from the 22-meter line.
Let's see if we recover this.
It goes to James Fall, but he stood up there by the arguably heavier Ancestors. Chuck Thomas comes away with it, gives it up beautifully to Torrey Tadano. Nice job, Chuck. Driven forward by Ancestors. This is what the Pygmies fear, is the driving game of the Ancestors. So far they have elected to go wide with the ball, and Daly's caught with it. Again, Chuck Thomas cleans it up. High work rate for a man over the age of 25. Charbonneau with a skip pass to Simons, a long pass to Herrera. He's taken by Fassel and Romero. Jordan Fassel is given just made a tackle from the bench.
We got a man down. Man down.
Long pass from Harrison. And Jared Aragon collars Torrey Tadano, but he's back up.
Calm down, Jared. Get off his neck.
And the tackle is judged high.
You didn't mean it, Torrey.
The penalty is awarded to Ancestors.
Just excited. That was an all right kick.
So
I still love you.
Dusty, it seems like we've seen just a few breaks from both sides, not very many. It seems so far that the teams are using penalty situations to kick for position. Oh, the ball is not thrown straight down the middle of the tunnel. We'll have a scrum to the Pygmies. Trailing 5-0, almost 25 minutes into the first half. Ball well won by Pygmies, but Baudry finds himself under pressure from Daly. The kick comes to the governor, Jay Herrera. Jay Herrera of Laguna Pueblo takes it forward, and Dylan Merrigan picks up and takes it on. Daly to Harrison. Another skip pass. This one goes awry, and Bauer's got to try to clean it up, but Spradley is on Charbonneau. Charbonneau picks it up, takes it up nicely. And we have a penalty. Apparently holding onto the ball too long, and we'll have an extra 10 meters.
That's what I'm talking about, scoring position. Let's go, Pigs.
Do we have the kicking tee handy, boys?
Kicking tee, boys. There you go.
It looks like Royce Baudry will elect to attempt a three-point penalty kick here. Every penalty kick is an option, anything from tapping the ball to yourself and running with it, to kicking out of bounds, to three-point attempt, which is what Royce Beaudry is going to do right now. He was successful last weekend with his only 2 attempts. His kick is going to be good. Yeah, and the Pygmies are on the board. Pygmies trail 5-3. 13 minutes left in the first half. Ancestors 5, Pygmies 3.
Beautiful kick. See if we can recover it. There you go.
Graham Payne comes up with it and goes down with it. Hard-working Pygmy forwards are Thor Krieger driving forward for the Ancestors. Thor meets James.
So Thor ever have his friends come?
Not that I ever seen.
He's born that way.
He has him after the game.
He's a good guy though. Love him.
Ball is won again. Oh! James Fault trying to make a chip kick over the top, but he's taken out by James Napier.
Quick reaction.
Well, James Napier's father's born and raised in New Zealand, so he's got a natural edge.
In his blood.
And James will now take his place as the 3rd Ancestors we've seen jumping at the 2 position today. We've seen Mark Kelly, Moose Kretz, and now James Napier jumping as primary jumper for the Ancestors. But they're having a little trouble finding the mark. Remember, the ball must be thrown straight down the middle of the tunnel in the lineouts. And the Pygmies have a slight edge in that department today. Nice pass from James Fault. Spradley's pass is a little bit misdirected, but comes to Cordell. Cordell's got Fault on the outside of him. He feeds it back inside, but the ball is intercepted and taken by Ancestors. Yeah, Pablo Garibay comes up with the ball for Ancestors. Dylan Merrigan drives forward, but he's forgotten something. The ball, and it eventually goes forward, and Doc Richardson's right there, as he always is. Keeps up very well with play for a 45-year-old man.
First hand.
5-3 in what could develop to be a nail biter. And this time the Ancestors have loaded up and stolen the ball, driving the Pygmy pack back. Pass from Daly to Harrison. A nice protection of the ball by Daly. Comes to Simons, gives it to Dono, takes it back. Oh, beautiful play there by the Ancestors. And we have a penalty for failure to release the ball. Some nifty play, though, by the Ancestors' backs. Pat Simons handling at least twice.
That's still in.
Okay, the ball comes cleanly off to Dono, goes to Jay Herrera. Miss, makes one tackler miss and then takes it straight up. And the Pygmies have to reorganize their defense. Daly out to Harrison. Skip pass to Moose Kretz standing in the back line. Moose Kretz takes it up forward and shovels out of the pass to Daly. It goes out to Charbonneau. Charbonneau's pass,
Ooh, so lucky.
just on the ground behind Mike Bauer. Mike Bauer was all set to score.
They overloaded us. That would have been dangerous.
So Dusty Webb, you're a backline player. That must have looked scary to the Pygmy backs.
Very scary. My heart would have dropped in my chest. We'd have to have somebody over there. You know. Can't leave a man unmarked.
All of a sudden, you're trying to tackle two guys at the same time.
It doesn't ever work in your favor unless you mess up.
Beautiful line-out ball, but the kick's blocked. Taken nicely there by Roosevelt Theodore.
The right place, the right time. Let's go, Jared.
James Spall makes a break. He's looking, trying to find Graham Payne, but Payne is covered, and now the pass to Baudry. Baudry's taken by Pat Simons. Loses half his jersey. And the Ancestors win the tussle for the ball. The ball passed a little hard off of, bounces off Pablo Garibay. But Seth Daly takes responsibility for it. Drives it forward, and now the ball pops over to the Pygmies. Sanchez. Oh. And we have a penalty there. Penalty for foul play. In this instance, a high tackle. Audrey's kick is not going to find touch.
All right. Just come up flat, boys.
Herrera with a long pass to Kretz. Kretz is all over the field as usual. But his pass goes forward off the hands of Jay Herrera, his old teammate. Jay Herrera and Moose Kretz, a.k.a. Moose and Squirrel, now teammates at Santa Fe Rugby Club.
Pygmies in scoring position. Let's see what we can do with this ball.
Again, the Pygmies being driven, but the ball is won. Fault clears to the blind side, and then Cordell brings it back to the strong side. Spradley's pass, ill-advised out of the tackle. The pass goes forward. The non-offending team will have a scrum, and now we see another Pygmy legend. What can we say? Britt Catron coming onto the field, and Carl Grossel coming off. Carl Grossel, the tour Nazi of the international tours to Wales, Ireland, and England. Carl Grossel has always kept the boys in line. We've only lost a few guys, right, Carl?
I don't think he's paying attention. He played really well.
Good job, Carl. Harrison puts up a long one to test the wing, but the fullback takes it. Isaiah Sanchez and Torrey Tadano. Sanchez takes it up into the gap and clearing the ball there for Pygmies. Nice job, Graham Payne. We've got offsides, apparently. But now we've got about 4 minutes left in the half. Baudry, again, another kick for touch.
Let's see if we can do something with this line out. Put some more points on the board. That's what we need.
They were caught off guard. Like, oh, what the hell is going on to my right side?
Hotly contested in the line out there. Simons takes a skip pass, trying to find Bauer. Over the top to Bauer, but too far in front. And the ball is knocked on there as the pass over the head, over the defender rather. Didn't quite find the mark. Got a lot of, quite a few almost, Dusty.
Gotta finish through. That's the hard part. Just to get a penalty, not forward pass.
Do you think it's, as a back, do you find it challenging to connect with the guy who lives on the other side of the country and you haven't seen him in 2 years?
It's very hard. Just gotta always just run in support. I mean, no matter what kind of player you're in. No matter what kind of player you play with. As long as you're in support, you'll be there for a pass or they'll be there. That's the one thing you can always count on.
Seth Daly doing a good job today, don't you think, with his passes from the base of the scrum. Isaiah Sanchez now being chased by Tori Tadano. He gets away. And and then again we see.
Almost. Don't give up till the whistle blows.
Another errant pass. We're gonna. What are we gonna do? Get these backline players to walk the line at halftime? And
I think they all need to be there or something. They need to be on Majors level, and then they'll make every single pass. Or think they do.
We've got a 5-3 ball game here in favor of the Ancestors. Could be a higher scoring game, wouldn't it, if we some of these last passes were completed?
Oh yeah, we'd be probably in the teens at least by now.
Good job there by the number 8, Moose Kretz. Oh, and Pablo Garibay picks up a difficult ball. And there's Kretz again at the middle of the field. And we'll go back to the penalty. In rugby, there's an advantage law. If the non-offending side does not gain an advantage in the run of play, then the whistle will be blown.
What's your last one? Who's that? I want to know.
It may not seem like a t-shirt day, folks, but I guarantee you it's going to be 99 degrees next week, the way it always is.
Or it's going to snow. Or flood. Some natural disaster. Hopefully.
And the Ancestors keep moving, changing things around. Now they got Moose Kretz throwing in the lineup. But Daly takes it forward, I believe, on the floor. They don't have a scrum half right now. Passing experts, so Tori Tadano burrows forward. Now Daly's back on his feet and makes the pass expertly to Harrison. Again, the skip to Simon. Oh, now Mike Bauer's got the ball, and he's not to be denied, I don't believe, but yeah.
Forward pass.
The pass went forward, and halftime whistle goes.
5-3.
5-3. 5-3, the Ancestors lead. By, let's see, how many points is that? 5, 3.
5 minus 3 is 2.
2. So they lead by 2?
At least.
Why are you wearing those sunglasses?
I don't know, Dave. It's the cool thing to do nowadays.
Okay, well, we'll have 5 minutes here, and then we'll turn around. The teams will go in opposite directions, and we'll see if we can settle things.
Are you happy now?
Ooh, no, put them back on.
Yeah.
Put them back on.
Yeah. So bright out here.
A trick kick there by Daly. Blaine Trujillo takes it in wisely, but it pops loose. Roosevelt Theodore uses his foot to bring it back. And Daly's cut Baudry. Jared Aragon steps inside, passes to Romero. It's a bit of a hospital pass as Romero is decked by James Napier. But it was an offsides, from an offsides position. Now we have a little bit of back chat from the ancestors, apparently.
You see if the Pygmies can take advantage of this situation. Get a long kick and nice line out. You know, something could happen.
Go, Pygmies.
Beautiful kick by Royce Baudry.
And the Pygmies will throw the line out in 25 meters from pay dirt.
Let's go, Blue! Let's do this, boys!
None of your business.
Same thing that was in your cup last night, buddy.
That's right. Danger juice.
James Fall playing a great game at scrum half today, Dusty. What'd you say?
He's a great replacement.
Oh, ball taken well by Graham Payne, supported by his lifters.
We got a knock on and a tackle.
Knock forward. Pygmy line out working well, though.
I think the ancestors have the best player on this other sideline over there. See more heart out of him. Love that middle finger.
Oh, Fault is harassing Daly, but he gets it. Oh, no, you got a crossfield pass to Simons. He puts up a speculative kick. Isaiah Sanchez takes it well. And, oh, goodness gracious.
You all right?
Straight out right here. Straight out work.
Too much action. Rugby
Need paddings
action.
on the speaker posts, please. Isaiah, who did that? I'll find him. He's gonna get it.
Moose Kretz to throw in for James Napier. Lifted by Thor. Stolen by Graham Payne and his partners. Baudry slices through. This time his pass is good to Brock Romero. And Marshall Spradley takes it up close to the line. The ball is knocked forward there. Just that close to the line. Excuse me, that was Jordan Fassel, the last man, the last Pygmy to handle that ball. Jordan Fassel on the right wing.
Number 16.
Another lost opportunity, Dusty.
Those damn penalties. Keep getting both sides. At least it's even now.
But the ancestors are still under pressure.
Nope.
Charbonneau's, boy, he's covered, just blanketed by Roosevelt Theodore.
Nice tackle by Rosie.
Rosie gets off the mark quick.
Seen a lot of good play in him the past few games. He's opened up a little bit, been more aggressive. He's just like a little gentle guy out there.
Gentle guy.
He's a soccer player. What else has to say?
A soft-spoken man, but he brings it. Pygmy still in good position now with the put in. Ball. They go blind and then strong. Oh, and Romero takes the pass, and his goes a little. Enrique Cordell, what can he do here? Very tricky runner, and he scores! Cordell goes all the way. slithers through the defense. A very elusive runner, Enrique Cordell of Santa Fe, New Mexico, gets through for the 5 points, and the Pygmies take the lead.
I think he's been stealing my moves. Enrique, I think you're stealing my moves. You see?
So the Pygmies moved the ball to the right, and then with a long across the field pass went to the left. The ball came to Enrique Cordell, and he couldn't be stopped. You see a lot of different kinds of runners, don't you, in rugby?
Yes, that you do. You got the ones that run hard, like the move, juke. And the fast ones, the slow ones, the ones that run low. You don't have to be fast to break tackles. You just got to run low and hard. Where's Boyer? If he was here, he's a good example of that.
Okay. The law book says that as soon as a kicker offers to kick, the defense can charge. Baudry's kick is good. Yeah. And it's a 7-point play for the Pygmies. 6 minutes into the second half. Not bad for a replacement kicker, Dusty.
He's made both of them so far. He's doing pretty good.
He's doing it for you, Dusty. I know he's doing it for you. He's even pointing at you.
I love that boy.
Kickoff by Daly. It might be a little short, and it is.
It's a good kick, but just a meter shy.
The kickoff must go 10 meters. That one went 9.75. The non-offending team is awarded a scrum at midfield. James Falk to put in, trying to find the foot of Blaine Trujillo. Pygmy scrum is fairly solid. We got a wreck in midfield. Romero fakes a kick and then takes it forward, and there's that man, Cordell.
Go, Enrique.
Oh, it's taken now. It's Britt Catchin. Britt Catchin's got the ball. He places it back nicely to Daly, to Kretz. Kretz breaks one tackle and then takes it down. And the ball's retained by Ancestors. Matt Charbonneau is caught by Baudry. Now Mike Bauer. Baudry's there again, along with Marshall Spradley, and he holds on to the ball a little too long. Penalty.
Good job, Blue.
Hey, Coach, you got an ice chest?
Is someone hurt? If we do, there should be beer in it.
You guys have a couple guys who are really tired, so I'll probably call one of you guys. You know where it's at? Go around and do whatever you want.
Me?
On my department.
Brock, you okay? Talk to Roy.
None of you guys know where the ice chest is?
I didn't know.
There's one right below you, sir.
Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, they know. Somebody was asking for some ice.
Does that answer your question?
What?
Where's the ice chest?
Does not answer my question.
Where's your question?
Hey, where's the ice chest? Right up there.
Sorry?
My question was, where's the ice chest?
Where the what?
Ice chest.
Isn't that what I just said?
Yeah.
We just said no one knows where it's at.
You said, where's the ice chest? And I said, there it is.
Oh, I heard you say, where's the ice chest? Just didn't help me much.
Were you guys pointing at the ice chest?
Yeah, but we had said it.
Oh, it's not there.
What's in that?
I see the Pygmies take advantage of this.
Catron takes it forward. Oh, he's got surprising speed for a big man. Oh, and Sanchez half run over, takes him down. Oh, and now Esteban Venegas has come up with the ball. The Pygmies have stolen the ball apparently, if they can clear it. James Falk, caught by the jersey, taken down by Dylan Merrigan. Yeah, but the Pygmies come up with it. James Chavez takes it forward.
I love watching Britt run.
We have a knock forward on the Ancestors. We'll have a scrum to Pygmies. How about that run by Britt Catron?
Damn. That guy, if you put him as a forward or a back, he ran hard no matter what.
How about that tackle on Britt Catron by Isaiah Sanchez?
That's what you call the death grip. You never let go. Tally's all the way down.
Pygmies leading 10-5. About almost 11 minutes into this last 40-minute half. So 5/8 of the way up through the game.
We got a blood sub.
Got a blood sub for James Chavez and Tyler Fletcher. Oh, it's fake out time. He's in, he's out, he's in, he's out. He's up, he's down.
He's got a minute to clear up his nose. He says he's got a bloody nose.
Tyler Fletcher.
And Tyson Joseph in there.
Tremendous battle in the scrums today. Fault somehow gets it out to Beaudry, but his pass is not good. And now Simons has got the ball. Passes to Bauer, the try scorer. Goes back to Simons. Knock on. Ball dropped forward by Ancestors. And the Pygmies gain some relief.
So it looks like the Pygmies got a scrum blue. Let's see if we can kick the ball away. Maybe run something. Let's see if we win though. Lost the scrum. Let's see if the Ancestors have it.
We've got an advantage being signaled by Doc, and there is a penalty against Ancestors. Lucky thing for the Pygmies.
Very lucky.
Nursing a 10-5 lead. Long kick there.
James Fall gets a good kick out of bounds. We have a line out to Pygmies. See if we can do something with this. James Chavez is back on play. Fixed up his bloody nose. Tyson Joe's off for now. Go Piggies. Oh, lost the.
Oh,
that
ball didn't go well, and
did not.
And now we got Simons attacking. Finds Tadano on the outside. Tadano to Mike Bauer of the Little Rock Rugby Club. And the Ancestors driving him towards the line.
Held up. Good job, Luke.
But the try is not scored. The reason is the ball must be placed on the ground with downward pressure. However, the Pygmies have gotten their hands under that ball, preventing downward pressure on the ball. So the Ancestors are awarded a 5-meter try. 5-meter scrum. Strong drive. You can hear the two scrums groaning. Oh, there's the ball. Oh my goodness.
Thank you for Rosie being there. He's a good hooker. Good flanker.
Roosevelt Theodore arguably preventing the try there. We will have a scrum. The situation remains dire for the Pygmies, protecting a 5-point lead, 10-5.
All right, so someone stepped on our power cord or something. I have no idea. We lost power. Hey, well, we got it back on right now. And the Ancestors ended up scoring a try, getting it overloaded 3-1 on Fastel, which is our right side wing. Well, yeah, there's nothing he could do about it. 3-on-1, it's almost impossible to overcome.
Saw Pablo Garba. Excuse me, Rob. I knew you were going to make that kick.
Yeah. It's a good kick, Rob.
Harrison converts and puts the Ancestors back into the lead.
It was right down the middle.
12-10. Ancestors 12. Pygmies 10.
So,
plenty of time left here. We're about 18 minutes into this 40-minute half.
We reviewed a couple of those in detail.
Dustin, do you know what a motorman's friend is?
A motorman's friend? I don't.
I have to tell you.
Beautiful kick.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Oh!
Almost recovered by Graham Payne.
Graham Payne just about had that ball, but instead Josh Ulbrich takes it. Oh, Roosevelt Theodore's there.
Recovers it. Yep, we get a pass off.
Blaine Trujillo to Joaquin Roybal. He spun around and he loses the ball. And it's taken there by Garibay. The ball comes wide to Simons. Puts in a chip kick for his partner, Tori Tadano. Tadano can, oh goodness gracious. Tori Tadano couldn't quite find the handle on that bouncing ball. And the ball is knocked forward.
One of those penalties to kill the play.
Well, it's not technically a penalty, but it's... How would you say it? It's not a penalty. It's not a willful act. It's infringement of the law.
Like an accident.
A technical infraction. Thank you, Denny. Why aren't you out there? Carl Grasso is out there. Ooh, nice handle by Beaudry.
Good job, Beaudry.
He finds touch.
Had good hands. Came with the kick from that one. What we needed, just a little bit of break from our try zone.
Jared Aragon with a stiff tackle. And I gotta say that the Pygmies are playing some good backline defense, because the Ancestors are sure moving the ball around. But the Pygmies continue to stop them.
Tackling is the name of the game. Can't tackle him.
And now Catron takes it forward. Isaiah Sanchez in the way, and we have a penalty to Pygmies. This could relieve a lot of pressure for them.
Definitely give us some more space. They got close on that one.
Trailing 12-10, they certainly didn't need to have another try scored against them. The Ancestors really threatened there in the last 3 or 4 minutes.
Very scary. Pygmies.
Audrey shanks his kick slightly.
long as it's out of bounds.
But the Pygmies will have the throw in. And enjoyed some success early in the game with James Chavez throwing Esteban Venegas, Manny Hernandez, and lifting. This time the ball goes long, and Theodore's got it. Gives it off to Trujillo, to Fault, to Baudry, and now the Pygmies. And we've got spillage in the sound booth, but we're carrying on.
Jay, you don't have to talk all the time, okay? Take a break.
I said sorry.
And the Ancestors stolen the ball. Krieger to Ulbricht to Simons. Pat Simons, a hard runner. Hard man to bring down, and they will not bring him down this time. The Ancestors score through Pat Simons' individual run, slashing, overpowering athlete, really. He appears to have torn a fingernail on that play, and he's down just for a little while. 22 minutes into the half, the Pygmies, the Ancestors, add to their lead. Another 5 points. The score 17-10 with a conversion kick to come. A weaving run by a big man. Pretty hard to stop. The kick is not so good, but Ancestors lead 17-10. 7 points, which is the equivalent of a try and a conversion. Still plenty of time left in this game, approximately 16 minutes left to play. Great game of rugby here. The ball comes to Britt Catron. He's going to have a run. Well tackled there by, expert tackle by James Fall. Joaquin Roybal takes it forward. The ball was covered there by possession ensured by Esteban Venegas and Manny Hernandez. Now we'll see if the Pygmies can win the ball back again, and they do. Jared Aragon takes it up. And a penalty evidently for hands in the ruck. The Pygmies did a good job of taking that ball forward and getting in a position to win it back. And the Ancestors were forced to cheat. Again, Baudry's kick, not exactly what he was looking for, but Pygmies will have the throw in. It's just 22 meters from the try line.
JT.
Other ball's a little arrow, and Catron takes it for the Ancestors. Daly's quick pass to Harrison. Oh, and the Pygmies run over the ruck. Pygmies absolutely blew the Ancestors off that ruck, and James Falk came up with the ball. And now he's tied up. The ball was knocked forward by Ancestors. There'll be a scrum to the Pygmies, right in the middle of the field. And there's a certain amount of pain, certain amount of pain on the field, but the players carry on somehow. Oh, the ball's taken and stolen against the head. Ooh, Simons makes a great catch with high pass. And now the Ancestors are seemingly taking it into another gear.
Knock forward. Kills the play again.
I will have a minute here as one of the Pygmies catches his breath. Can't tell who the player is. It looks like 9.5C from this angle. James Falk.
9.5C.
Being helped there by his Uncle Rob. Thank you, Robbie.
Rosie off for, was Rosie bleeding?
No, sir.
No. He just wanted water. That's why we're over here.
That's my life.
He's just really thirsty.
We can fill up right now. Fair enough. I can flag there.
James Falk digs for the scrum ball, and penalty there for badness apparently. Baudry on a quick tap. Oh, Fassel takes it up hard, and he's taken down hard by Dylan Merrigan. Graham Payne, whatever. Dangerous ball taken by, Jared Aragon driving it up hard. Puts it back. A faulty James Falk has found a hole. James Falk, he could go all the way. He goes back against the grain, and James Falk scores! A great individual try. A great try by James Falk.
Hey, what was that? What was that?
Goodness.
You better said yay.
A wonderful try. James Falk smelling the goal line from 35 meters. Finds the half gap and capitalizes.
Good job, Faulty. That's my boy!
Tyler, Tyler, we're going to need a replacement for him. No, for Jared. Jared?
Yeah. No, Jared. Jared is stumbling around.
Isaiah! Check Jared! Are you sure?
Baudry makes the conversion, and the scores are knotted up again. Holy crud. Great try by James Falk and a wonderful kick by Royce Baudry ties the account at 17-all with a little bit more than 10 minutes left.
Let's go, Pig!
Uh-oh. Trouble for the Pygmies.
17 all, and once again we're set for a dramatic finish to the black and blue game, 49ers alumni game. We got just now turning over 10 minutes left in the game. Who will win? Who did you bet on? Ball comes out the tunnel. Theodore to Beaudry to Spradley. Spradley has a little run looking for help. Couldn't get the ball away, and he's tackled there by Harrison. No. Oh, the ball. Oh, a little loose with the ball. It comes to Herrera. Taken there by Romero. Bailey to Bauer. He's caught by Aragon. Trujillo. Oh, and now Pablo Garibay gets away. Chased by Romero. And Fassel. We got a knock forward there. And Jordan Fassel probably thinks it was knocked off his head. So I think he collided with someone there. But he's up. That was a close call indeed for the Pygmies, as the ancestors have showed an ability to move the ball and through their backs.
J-Boy, how's that child growing on your knee? It's good? It's good to hear. Yeah, Graham.
Graham Payne. The advantage was being monitored by Clint Richardson, the referee. So as soon as the non-offending team gained an advantage, the whistle went, and the ancestors are granted a scrum. So it's all hands on deck here for the Pygmies, protecting this tied score, 17-17. Beautiful ball there. Oh, Harrison's going to have a run. Oh, but Romero, Isaiah Sanchez makes a great tackle. Romero's in the way of the pass, and and now we have another knock-on from by the ancestors.
However, unintentional. I think Brock knocked it on. I would have done the same thing.
And Dusty points that out because an intentional knock forward of the ball, of course, is a penalty.
What's the score?
17-12.
Tie ball game. 17-17.
Daly comes up with the ball.
Daly with quick ball to Garibay. Garibay to Simons. The big man is taken down by Brock Romero. But the ancestors still over the ball. The Pygmies drive forward. Pygmies driving hard. And there's a penalty there for diving over the ball by the older players. And the Pygmies get some much needed relief. A lot of hard work in defense there by all 15 players.
Gonna kick out of bounds. Have a line out to the Pygmies.
Did we go up daylight savings time already, Dusty?
I thought that was Halloween.
Well, just looking around me, it kind of does look like Halloween.
It's next weekend. Yeah, next weekend.
Well, then why do these people look so scary? Oh, the battle royale between Mark Kelly and Graham Payne comes over on the outside side. Joe Tyson's taking Dylan Merrigan out to lunch next week. And Thor Krieger's hit by Tyson, but he keeps going. And now the ball comes to Harrison. He's taken down by 3 Pygmies. We do more with less. Ball with Tyson. Now it's free again. The ancestors pick up, but there's a whistle, and There must have a knock forward by one of these two teams. The way that ball was bouncing around, it must have come forward from someone. There's a scrum with the Ancestors threatening now, as Daly will roll the ball towards Theo Hosman in the scrum. Theo Hosman, the big man now, hooking for Ancestors. Trying to get that ball back to his own team. He does. Ancestors controlling the ball. Daly wants to go to the blind side, but he's taken by Fault.
Good job, Faulty.
James Fault all over him. Uh-oh. Moose Kretz driven there by someone very... Blaine Trujillo, a great tackle on Kretz. Five minutes left. Open play, Enrique. Roosevelt Theodore comes up with it, and it comes to Enrique Cordell. Oh my goodness.
Losing.
Oh, and Simons will not be denied once again. Pat Simons with his second try of the match puts the Ancestors in the lead with just a little over 4 minutes remaining. Powerful run there, and some great ball passing by the Ancestors, finding Simons waiting on the outside, and the big man scores. Daly's kick is good, apparently. We're waiting for it now.
You were goddamn staying in the middle of this fucking
The kick is not good. No. Well, we have a substitution. We have a substitution. And Mr. Referee, the conversion kick is good. And it 24-17 in favor of the Ancestors on a kick conversion. The try by Pat Simons. A kick conversion by Seth Daly. A great kick. 24-17 in favor of the Ancestors. We've got about 2 minutes left to play. Having said that, the official score clock is kept by the referee in rugby. Well, the Pygmies will be looking to score here, looking to get the ball. Simons to Bauer. We had a slight overload there. A one-man overlap. And Thor Krieger takes it forward. Daly hits Harrison on the burst. Simons with a pass back to Daly. And now comes to Dylan Merrigan. Merrigan's taken down by Jared Aragon, but there's hands in the ruck. And we're diving over the ball, and a penalty to the Ancestors. Daly kicks for touch, and the kick is good there, and Ancestors find themselves in good position. The Pygmies find themselves in a dire situation, needing to get the ball back and get it the length of the field to try to tie this game up. trailing by a converted try, 24-17. The ball stolen by Aragon in the lineout, and the Pygmies are alive. Driven forward there by Joe Tyson. James Chavez takes it forward. The Pygmies got to win this ball back in the ruck. Cannot afford to lose the ball with just a minute or two left in the game. The ball comes to Baudry, passes back inside to Aragon. Penalty against the Ancestors. And the Pygmies, you like to go for touch. Apparently, there is enough time for a line-out. As we see, as we saw the Pygmy captain, Royce Baudry, consult Clint Richardson, referee, prior to his kick.
Hey, you look kind of cute. I fucking hate you.
This could be the last play of the game, with the Pygmies needing to score a converted try to tie the game. Oh, but the ball is it comes over on the Ancestor side. It comes to Harrison. Simons, he could kick it out of bounds and end the game, but gamely he kicks it up, keeping the ball in play. Comes up with his own kick. Oh, and now the ball comes to Graham Payne for the Pygmies. The ball is up, and it comes to James Fault, the try scorer. Oh, no. Fault is taken down. The ball goes forward. And there's a knock forward. And we will wait to see if there's any time remaining. There is. There'll be a scrum awarded to Ancestors, nursing a 7-point lead in the dying moments of this 25th annual Black and Blue match. It's been a great one. A lot of t-shirts sold. Ball won by Ancestors, and Fault gets a hold of Daly. At the back. Oh, Mark Kelly puts one up. Ball goes into touch. A trick kick by Mark Kelly, digging deep into his rugby kit for that kick. Chavez throws, and Roosevelt Theodore again comes up with the ball. Jerry Aragon drives it straight forward. Now the Pygmies have won this game, but there's a penalty against Ancestors. Pygmies making their way gradually down the field. Baudry with a quick tap to Payne. Now the ball comes to Aragon, back to Baudry. Pygmies desperate to win the ball back. There's a penalty there against Ancestors. Ancestors feeling the pressure. No time for a line out now. Pygmies must run the ball. Joe Tyson running hard. He's taken down just short of the line. It's picked up and driven forward into touch. And that is the end of the game as the ball goes into touch or out of bounds. And the Ancestors hold on to win 24-17 in the 25th annual Black and Blue match. Congratulations, Ancestors. And now, in the tradition of the game that they play in heaven, the two teams will show their respect for one another The first cheer being for the opposing team. The second cheer for the referee. And the third cheer for one's own club. 24-17, the Ancestors get back in the winning column in the annual Black and Blue Rugby match. 49ers kicked off. Thanks for coming, folks. Sorry it wasn't warmer.
Scores 24-17.
Yeah. How are you?
Good, how are you doing? Trying to get ready for this game tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, that was a good warm-up.
Yeah.
Excellent.
What a match.
Yeah.
What a match.
That's good.
That was fun.
Good. Thank you. I enjoyed it. Boy, some nice passing, huh?